This is a Cadillac ATS. The Cadillac ATS, if you guys don't know, in 2013, when it came out, won the car of the year. And for the right reasons. This is one amazing car. It's on General Motors' Alpha platform. Alpha, coming after the Zeta platform, is a really good, stiff, firm, good handling platform. And it's amazing. So this car came in 3 engines. A 2.5 liter, which was just naturally aspirated and made around 200 horsepower. A 2 liter turbo, which was the most popular and the best platform of the engine that you can modify thanks to companies like ZZP. It also came in the notorious General Motors 3.6 liter V6 engine, which the later models of the 3.6 was pretty reliable. That made the most horsepower. Later on in its life, it made around 335 horsepower. That was when, in 2016, they did a little updates on the engine. The 2 liter turbo, a little bit more torque, 295 pound-foot of torque. I would say the biggest change and update in 2016 was the transmission. It went from the 6-speed automatic transmission to an 8-speed. That gave it a bit better fuel economy, and it allowed better gearing, and overall the car just became a lot smoother. And you can't forget the big dog, the V model. This was one amazing and cool car. The ATS V showed the 3.6 liter V6 twin turbocharged off in this car. Those things made 464 horsepower, burnouts for days, 6-piston Brembo brakes. Now, the base Cadillac, the 2 liter turbo Cadillac, came with standard 4-piston Brembo brakes. Those were really good 4-piston Brembo brakes. And over, I think, 300 mils in diameter rotors, that's a good stopping power. Then the V, 6-piston Brembo brakes, stopping power, mag ride. You got a 6-speed manual in those cars. Like, if you really wanted to tune those cars, put like a little bit of a high flow cat, cold air intake and a dyno tune, they will make a lot of power. They're a receptacle of power. And you know what? It looks amazing, those cars. By 2020, the nameplate ATS was gone and they changed to CT4. It's the same car, just updated styling, interior and exterior. The infotainment system, or the stereo system's a little bit better. This one has like a huge touchscreen, and I'm gonna be honest, I rather feel physical buttons. And the reason being, if you're driving, you don't know what you're touching. But if you feel physical buttons and you get muscle memory with those physical buttons, guess what? You're gonna have, the ability to touch it and drive at the same time without, losing focus of the road. I think that was a big plus for the 2020 and current model, the CT4. Also, the V model is now the mid-grade model. It comes with a 2.7 liter 4-cylinder engine. Yes, the same one out of the truck. However, the CT4 weighs a lot lighter than a truck. So that means the power goes a lot longer. And I would say, some guys will say, hey, the 2.7 is a truck engine. No. I don't think the truck should have that engine. I think those trucks weigh too much. I think the CT4 with the 2.7 is a really good engine. 325 horsepower and 380 pound-foot of torque. That's a rocket. And you also get a limited slip differential in the V, and it comes in all-wheel drive. I think these cars, speaking about all-wheel drive, are really, really good in the winter. And thanks to the all-wheel drive system, you got to remember, this is a rear-wheel drive biased car. It's the same platform as the Camaro, so most of the power goes to rear. They handle amazing, and put a good set of snow tires on this car. It's amazing. And then you get, the newer model, the CT4 V. and all that horsepower and stopping power and handling and traction, you're good to go in the winter. And you're good to go as a daily driver. This is a really, really good daily driver. This model that I'm driving right now is a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. This is an amazing car. This is a really good daily driver. It's pretty good on gas. It's fast enough to get on an on-ramp. It's fast enough to pass people, and heck, it looks amazing. It looks like it's brand new. These designs of the ATS and now the CT4 are timeless in my opinion, and they always will look new. The V Blackwing is the top of the line model for this car. The V Blackwing now has 472 horsepower as opposed to 464. Still comes in a manual transmission, and I think bang for buck, you know, compared to, you know, the competition out there, is an amazing car. Really fast, small, nimble. It's not super small. I would say it's like mid-size, but it's not a big car compared to, you know, its older brother, the CT5 or the CTS as we all know it, before they changed it to a CT5 nameplate. This is a really nimble car. When people refer to things that are really good, they call it the Cadillac. And they do that because Cadillacs are generally good and they're good looking. And what people don't know is this car isn't super expensive. You're not gonna spend like 80 grand to get into one of these cars. You're gonna spend more like 50 to 60. And for the value, that's good. Usually Cadillacs have longer warranties, usually 4 years, as opposed to the 3-year warranty. That's really good. That means that they're standing by their car. GM is saying, you know, hey, this is a good car. We're gonna give it an extra year warranty. The only critical flaw that I know about with these cars and any Cadillac in this generation is this entertainment screen system. The old screen would get like phantom touches and it would move around. This screen has been updated. It's an American-made screen. There's no glue that fades away and deteriorates and causes that issue. Also, the connection is a lot better. The computer system that runs this screen also goes. Now, GM on this particular car warranted it, so very happy. But otherwise, once you fix those two things, it becomes flawless. This screen works perfectly. The aftermarket one is amazing, better than the stock version. And there you have it, the Cadillac ATS. An amazing car. They won Car of the Year in 2013 for a reason. And the reason is it's a fun, dependable, good looking, good braking, good handling, good in the winter. Look at this, snow tires. It's timeless, it works. I love the car. The new models, the CT4, are amazing. They look even better. And heck, it's a Cadillac. From the fire-breathing ATS V 464 horsepower, burnout for day machine to the 2-liter turbo, elegant, good daily driver car. There you go, the Cadillac ATS.